Oh, you're still single and don't have a girlfriend? That's okay, come with me.
Have you tried kissing a boy before?
What up, gents? Welcome to the Simsational Gent. I am your host, Sean C. Today, I'm going to show you 10 traits of the modern women that are killing the world. Now listen, these traits aren't going to cause the collapse of society. However, if these traits of modern women continue, this will change society as we know it forever. Now, I happen to be going through some folders that I had, and I saw some clips that was on social media that made me want to talk about this today. Now, I picked out these 10 video clips to illustrate the behaviors that are killing the world and that you should look out for. Do me a favor, hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel to get more content just like this, and even donating to this channel, as everything that you've given me so far has gone right back into the channel to make this content better. With that being said, let's get started. Now, the first trait, modern women are delusional. This woman that you just saw in the video is the size of 2 average sized grown ass men. This woman is ready to be the next left tackle of my New Orleans Saints. In the bedroom, this woman would never be on top. I mean, it really might destroy me. Society has told modern women that each of them are all 10s. It has told women today that everything that they want, they deserve to get. Men should want women no matter what they look like or how they act, because they're all queens. Now, this woman in the video clip has the audacity to shame men for not dating her by calling them fat phobic. I don't think it occurs to modern women that no matter what they think of themselves, that men still want women that are fit. Men aren't even asking women to be models, but at least care about your health. Now, some modern women are giving advice to other women for them to date multiple men. Now, let me say this. I don't even give that type of advice to men anymore, to date multiple women. That's the kind of advice that you give to people when you are hurt, when you are a person that has been hurt. You give advice to men to date multiple women because of the hurt that you've gone through. From what I see, modern women don't date multiple men, especially over a long period of time, and it results in them making better choices, especially if the type of men that they're dating are still the same Pookies and Ray Rays that you see, the Chads and the Tyrones that continue to break their heart, the Pookies and the Ray Rays that continue to use them. People don't attract the type of people that they really want with the same mindset and choices that have held them back in the past. It is time for both men and women to start working on themselves before they decide to move forward in dating and relationships. I believe in making your intentions known. If you're putting in the work, you don't even have time to be messing around.
Do I want to act like we're in a relationship? Yes, I do. Do I actually want to date you? Absolutely not. Are you allowed to talk to other people? I'd prefer if you didn't. Can I? Yes, I can. Is that toxic? Probably. Do I care? No.
Women aren't even affectionate anymore. Most of them is hard as dudes out here now. The modern woman has very masculine traits. Ladies, men are not attracted to these qualities. Even the high value men that most women are going after aren't attracted to these qualities. And the type of men that are attracted to those type of qualities, there should be some red flags going up. If a woman can't be loving and caring to her man, then why would that man trust that woman with his kids? And listen, women may ultimately show their kids love and affection and all these different things. But a lot of times we're starting to see that men are starting to be pushed out of the relationships with their kids, often through divorce and or the mother bad mouthing the father to the kids. Men aren't ready to sign up for that, ladies. Many modern women are materialistic and very vain. Modern women only want high-value men because they've been sold a lifestyle that actually resembles more of a fairy tale. This is the very thing that is hurting the family structure today. You hear modern women all the time saying that they want to be a power couple with the dude that they're with. Yet women have no concept of money. They all want to spend the money to live a certain lifestyle, to show off to their friends and to the people that see them, but they aren't willing to sacrifice their comforts now for a better life later. I saw a video of a foreign woman recently where she was just content to have a nice home to be able to take care of, and she wasn't interested in having lavish gifts put upon her. Now, I learned a lot of lessons from my car accident, but one of the biggest lessons I learned is that life isn't about things. It's about people and situations and experiences. Because the truth is, you can't take any of this shit with you when you die. Again, if given opportunity, modern women will spend money with reckless abandon. That is why they're all looking for these high value men, these men that are making six figures, because they are looking for a lifestyle. Unfortunately for some of you men out there, it's gonna take a little money to be able to attract women. If you are a broke man, then you have no business chasing women at this point. What you need to be doing is working on yourself and working on your paper. And gents, when you do start working on yourself and your paper and your purpose, don't be so quick to spend your money on these modern women. It's a bad investment.
I love him.
I love him for you.
Oh my God, I like him, I think.
Wait, I like him too.
Now, the friends of modern women are usually as shallow as they are. They will take their friend's side even when they're wrong. They have no problem giving their friends bad advice. Some of these friends will even interfere in a relationship. Even worse, some of these women will even stab their friends in the back just to see and feel and have what their friends have. Gents, be careful of the circle of friends that your woman has. Matter of fact, this is something that you need to know in the very beginning of the relationship, what kind of friends that she has. Know what their character is like, especially before you get too serious with a woman. If you don't spot the red flags that their friends are presenting, your relationship may end before it even begins.
What's wrong, man? Come on, what's wrong with you? Give me my phone, bitch.
Modern women are some of the greatest manipulators that you will ever meet. Some will do whatever it takes just to get ahead, and a lot of them will do whatever it takes to secure the bag at the end of the day. A lot of men are starting to learn that these modern women will go on dates with men just to get free food, just to get free things, just to get some free drinks, and then they'll ghost the dude. Just like we talked about earlier and saw in this example, the friends of modern women will conspire with them in order to get everything possible out of an unsuspecting man. Just don't let that be you.
She belongs to the streets.
As soon as modern women get out of relationships, they go right back to the streets. Now, I used to be an advocate when people get out of relationships to actually get out and start to meet people. But the truth is, modern women today usually need help and they need to talk to somebody. They need to take the time to heal from the previous relationships. They need to take accountability and they need to learn from the past situation. But a lot of them go back into the same situations that caused them problems in the first place. Now, I recently listened to a live stream by Kevin Samuels where the young lady had told Kevin Samuels all the qualities that she felt she had to attract a high value man. But when Kevin Samuels asked her, "What are your flaws?" the woman could not answer at all. She couldn't think of one thing to say. But again, the modern woman will choose to get back out in the streets than to work on themselves. They'll choose to go right back to the Pookies and the Ray Rays, the Chads and the Tyrones, instead of taking accountability for what they've done wrong. Modern women are ready to go back to the streets and chase guys again and again and again.
Women nowadays, we ain't with that foolishness. I will leave you in a quick heartbeat and I will go and get myself together and you gonna be the one scrolling through my IG like, dang, this girl out here really doing all the things she said that she wanted to accomplish.
That's true.
Y'all giving yourselves too much credit now.
But you'll still be single.
But I promise I can bounce back. Finding a man, that's not the hard part.
That ain't the hard part. It's
men come a plenty.
Man. Yeah, you're right.
They come a plenty. That's not difficult.
But when you searching for the goddamn great man, it's like a needle in a haystack finding me. You know what I'm saying? You can find any man anywhere, but you might get one that cheat on you, verbally abuse you, physically abuse you. Yeah, that's nonchalant, that don't care nothing about your feelings. It's hard to find the greatest man on earth in that needle in the haystack while you want to be boss lady and all these type of things. Yeah, go chase your career. And you losing the man of your dream.
Now, this has been a topic of debate for a very long time. Women will choose their career over a man. They will choose their independence instead of being interdependent with a man. And listen, I think it's okay for a woman to have a career. I'll never get back into a relationship in which a woman doesn't have some type of job, some type of purpose, something that she's working on to keep her mind occupied. Because I'm telling you right now, one of the worst things you can have is a woman who has nothing but time in her hands and no job. A woman without a job is just a one-way ticket to disaster. However, these modern women are so career driven that they'll prioritize their careers over their man, over their families, even over their own mental health. And let's not even talk about when they have kids, because they'll prioritize that kid way above that man, even if that man is her husband, which really stands to reason to say that the man is never a priority in most of these modern relationships. The modern woman is wondering now, has no clue why she's going to settle and or die alone.
Always come back.
I have something to say. The number one thing that irritates me when I attempt to date a man is the entitlement. The second you feel like you are entitled to my time, to my attention, to my money, to my life, when you barely know me, it is a giant red flag and I am gone.
Now, women like this last one are quick to jump on these TikToks and put in their 2 cents because they still feel like they have options. They still think that men are listening to what they're talking about. They still think they have options like they did when they were younger. These women are now at home alone, drinking wine and making TikToks. But thanks, I appreciate the content. In this specific case, a woman like this continues to meet the same type of dude. We talk about this all the time here on this channel. The entitlement that she speaks of, I tend to see more in modern women than I do in good men. Question of the day, which 2 attributes of modern women do you think are most detrimental to the men that they date? Leave your comment down below. Let's get the conversation started. Now, I want you to watch this video right here. In it, you're going to get more powerful content like the video you just watched. You won't regret it.